Hi, welcome to the Inner Space Mindful Makeover Workout. With me today is Kerry, popular Inner Space instructor. She'll be demonstrating this workout. You'll need a pair of weights. You might choose a heavy and a light pair, or a pair of soup cans. Ready to begin? Stand in a relaxed posture and take a big breath in, reach up over your head, and exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale the breath in, exhale the breath out. And in with the air, and exhale. Connecting to the breath is a way of being mindful. Inhale and exhale. And just roll the shoulders back. Feel the scapula move. Just kind of become aware of your body. And go ahead and bend down, and let's take those weights for our first circuit set of bicep curls. Stand, activate your abs, and begin. Pull the weights up and bring them down. Kerry's going to keep going, and I'm going to give you a few form tips. Focus on pulling the hands up to the shoulders, keeping the upper arms still and stationary. Focus on the movement and the muscle. Contract the biceps and work with control. Let's do one more rep, and now bend your knees for triceps. Align your upper arm with your spine, lower your arms just a little, Kerry, and now extend and bend. Keep the abs deep and active. Look down and make sure your knees are aligned over your toes. Really try to push those weights away and keep the spine long. Hold the upper arm still and focus on contracting the tricep muscles. Stretch your arm out, return it with control. Working with muscle, not momentum. Breathing deeply, inhale and exhale. Let's do one more rep, and then bend your knees and roll up. Now you can either keep the weights in your hands for squats or put them down. Just let them hang by your side, roll your shoulders behind your back, and let's begin. Squatting down and coming up. Now Kerry's going to continue, and I want you to think about keeping your heart high and happy. Letting the weights just hang in your arms and working on that alignment like you're sitting back in a chair. Keep the knees working back behind the toes. Work the knees right over the second to third toes so the thighs don't roll in or out. Keep the weight centered on the foot as we work for a full minute of squats. Breathing deep and pushing the floor away. Notice how Kerry's now bending way forward and letting the weights pull her down, but keeping her head up, her shoulders up, her spine in a beautiful alignment. Working down and up. Now she's pressing into the floor and trying to make herself grow taller with every return. Let's just do a couple more. And the last one's right here. And just give your legs a little shake if you need to. And let's come into some deltoid work for the shoulders. So standing with the feet apart, bring the weights in front of the body. Put the weights together, palms facing each other. And fly your arms out to the side and control them down. Now work that you don't swing the arms up and activate the trap muscles. So you want to reach the arms long to the side, breathing deeply and feeling the stretch of the arms. So lifting the arms with the delts and controlling down. This will give you a nice wide look at the shoulder. They can make the waist appear to be narrower. Stretch out. Now if you're getting a little tired, hang with it or bend your elbows to a 90-degree angle. I'm going to have Kerry just show that 90-degree, and then elbows will come down. So and if you want, Kerry, go ahead and go back to the harder ones. Work both arms evenly. Try not to let one leg lead. How much more time are we going on there? Whoa. Counting down. One more breath. And roll those shoulders back. Woo. Now you can either put the weights down again or leave them in your hands for a split squat. So step back with one foot into a lunge position. Square the hips to the front. And Kerry, how about if we get a side view of this? There we go. And bending the back knee and coming up like you're riding on a carousel. Kerry's doing a great job showing a beautiful alignment of the vertical spine here. Pressing the floor away. Breathing deeply. And we're going to do a minute on each leg. So when we work these muscles this way, we're working endurance. And if you think about it, we walk or run all day on our legs. So that's a perfect way of training. If you're holding the weights, keep the arms relaxed and work to stay connected to the floor. So pressing down through the front heel and keeping weight in the back leg as well. Counting down. Let's do just one more rep. And then step the legs together and take the other leg back. Align your spine and begin. When we're tired, we've only got a few choices. We can quit, that's not much of a choice because it won't get us anywhere. Or we can say, I can do it. We can focus on one rep at a time. Down, up. I can do anything for a little while. Taking the body straight down and trying not to pitch forward and back. Just holding those weights can be a challenge for this long. Roll the shoulders back a little to keep the posture nice and keep the jaw relaxed. Work to continue working the alignment of the front knee over the second to third toes. And let's do one more rep. And step the feet together. Roll the shoulders back. Give yourself a little shake. And let's go bending over for one arm row. So how about a side view on this too? Take one foot back. Let's put one weight down here so the hand can go onto the thigh. Let the weight hang underneath the nose and then pull back toward the hip. That's it. Keep the shoulder box and the hip box square and work from the shoulder blades. So pulling the arm back to the body challenges the latissimus dorsi. Allow the shoulder to fall back down to the hip so it doesn't crowd the ear. And we pull from the back. Let the back muscles move the arms. Imagine you're starting up a big lawnmower here, the old-fashioned kind that you didn't ride on. And pull. Control the weight on the descent so it just doesn't drop to the floor and pull on your shoulder. Continue to work the left shoulder back so that the body stays square. Pull. Exhale as you bring the weight up. Just a couple more. And step the feet together. Stand up tall, roll the shoulders back a few times. Kerry, you want to turn face the other direction? And let's repeat on this side. And pull. Square the body and work from the back. We often neglect the back in training routines. And it's so important to work the back for posture and balance in the body. We reach forward all day long. And when we pull back in the body, we're teaching our body to stand up better and to have a better balance. Again, controlling the weight down and pulling the working scapula toward the spine, toward the center line. Pull the arm from the back. Work the breath, exhaling up. And just a couple more. And step the feet together, roll the shoulders back. do some stationary curtsy squats. Why don't we put the weights down for a little while and step the right foot behind the left. Now put your hands on your pelvis and square to the front. Let's do 30 seconds here. Go down and up and down and up. Work to pull the hip crease of the front leg back so that you stay nice and square. There we go. Woo! Talk about total leg conditioning. Working the inner thighs here, the glutes, the quads. You're kind of getting a lot of bang for the buck with this exercise. And just do 3, 2, and 1 more. Step to center and across to the other side. Square the hips. There we go. Down and up. Again, pull the hip crease of the front leg back so the box stays square. Working down and up evenly and giving those inner thighs a little special attention. Think about taking off a platform, springing off Mother Earth. And we've got 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Beautiful job. Let's take the light weights, Kerry, and do a 30-second bout here of salutes. So taking the feet under the shoulders and bringing the weights up toward the head. Now soften the ribs and push the weights up and out and bring them back down. And overhead work, we want to continue to be a little bit cautious with. We don't need a lot of reps over our heads. So we'll just do 30 seconds here and mix it up. Continue to work so the spine stays still and stable. The ribs stay soft and relaxed. Push the weights up like you have a big old house over your head. Just 3 more. Keep the fingertips together. 2 more. And last one. And gently bring those weights down again. Roll the shoulders back. Give them a little bit of release. And then thumbs up, front raise. Raise those arms up, 30 seconds. Reach the weights out in front as you pull back through the shoulder blades. Be sure to stop the weight so that you don't get any higher than your armpit. You don't want to kind of shrug the shoulders and activate the neck. Now, if you're getting overly tired and you're losing your form at any point, you need to stop and take a rest and join in when you can do the work with good form again. Pull back in the ribs as you reach the weights forward. Give me 1 more. And last time. Roll the shoulders back. And you can either hold the weights or put them down. And let's just do back lunges, stepping back 1 foot at a time. Right leg goes back and together, and we'll do a whole minute of this. And back leg goes back. Keep the body square to the front. And going back and standing up tall, finding the center every time. Step and step. And these can be small or big, but again, we want to work that vertical alignment, keeping the heart high. Inhale, stand tall. Inhale. Doing our checkpoints on the box, the center line, and finding an easy balance. Keep breathing and doing 1 lunge at a time. Let's do 1 more on each leg and give those legs a little shake out. Woo! All right. Lift the arms up over the head for double arm tricep lift. Just 30 seconds. Pull the elbows in toward one another. Roll the hands together and come back and push up. Now, focus on more than just your arms. Just 30 seconds here as we press overhead. So as you press overhead, pull the abs in and up and push the floor away with your feet too. Press and press. Make the body nice and still and long, like you're growing taller with every breath. Keep the arms close to the head and inhale up, exhale down. Just 2 more and last time. Bring the weights carefully down for bicep curls, hammer style, thumbs up. Begin. And again, just 30 seconds. The biceps and triceps are smaller muscle groups. So we're gonna be a little more kind to them, not giving them a full minute. As you come down, think of reaching the arm away and controlling the weight right down to the last inch. Sometimes as we near the bottom of the rep, we think, oh, I'm done, and we just let go. But control it all the way down, that's it. Again, upper arm still. And 2 more reps. Stand nice and tall. And last rep, sumo squats, Kerry's favorite. We're gonna step out nice and wide. We had a sumo coach visit us and he taught us these. Now make sure the rotation's from the hips and we go down, keeping the spine still, and up. And down, opening the hips. Press into the heels. And a full minute of these is good for the body. Really working so that we open the hip and take that rotation from high up in the thigh versus the knee or swirling around the toes. Pushing the floor away every rep. Exhale down and inhale up. Keep the torso tall and lifted and just let the arms hang. And make sure you're gripping lightly. You don't want a death grip on those weights. Soften the jaw. Smile is always good. Kerry's doing a great job of that. And 1 more. Great job. Kerry's gonna come and get a mat now. And we're gonna just add a little bit of mat work. Why don't we just take the gray one? And you can do this right on your carpet at home. Why don't we turn the mat the other way, Kerry? So we've got a sideways orientation. And we'll do a little core work. So go ahead and lie down. Take the feet into a diamond shape, sitting up. We'll start sitting. There you go, and hold behind the thighs. And let's just roll back to the sacrum. And then come up. Roll back to the sacrum and up. And again, pull those hip creases back, deep abs, soft jaw, and now roll the knees together and continue. Rolling back to the sacrum and coming up. And rolling back and coming up. Now roll to the sacrum, stay there, bring the hands to the chest, and let's add rotation. Rotate one way and the other way. There we go. Now deep ab work, really pull the pelvis under. Sheila, you're gonna give me 30 seconds here. Keep the shoulders open and away from the ears, and if you start to feel this in your back, you're done. You need to take a stretch break. Just 2 more reps, and let's roll all the way to the floor. Bring the hands behind the head. If you need to, you can use a towel here, and let's begin. 30 seconds of curling. Slide the head long and curl up all the way to the tips of the shoulder blades and come back down. And slide up, exhaling and coming back down. Or deep in the abdominals, pulling the abs in and up with every rep. Give your neck the support it needs and relax it, especially on the descent. Good old-fashioned crunches. If we don't pull the abs in and up, though, we won't get that desired result. Let's do 1 more. And bring the legs to tabletop for crisscross. Let's start just with the upper body. So criss and cross, lifting as high as you can. And then if you want to, add the legs, reaching out. Legs never dropping, press. Now this exercise trains all of the abdominals and has the greatest impact of any exercise they've tested in the labs. 30 seconds can be quite a bout here. Let's do 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Woo! Hug the knees to the chest. Give yourself a little release. And let's take the feet down. For bridges, we're on Fletcher style. Pick up your bottom, keep it up, and pulse. Now pulse from the gluteal folds. So think about where the hamstring and the glutes intersect. 1 minute here. Slide your shoulders away from your ears, slide your fingers toward your feet, and lift the hips from the low seat, not from the back. Press the seat, press the seat. Press, press, press. Keep breathing and pushing the floor away. 1 minute can seem like a really long time on this exercise. Let's do 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1, and roll down. Hug your knees to your chest. This will finish in a minute. Give me the sign there, hug. And now take both legs up for giant strides. Now if you have a bad back, you can put your hands underneath your hips. And begin to walk your legs like you're striding across the face of the earth. Big strides. Yeah, there's a big old shopping mall out there. Now if you're strong enough, you can pick your head up, or you can leave your head down. Let's just do 30 seconds here again. Nice and long. Reach, 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 reach. Keep walking and stretching. And 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Hug your knees to your chest. Now let's just stretch out the right leg and hug the left knee to the chest. Let's stretch out the hip flexors. Work to put the back of the leg on the floor. And let's take a hamstring stretch. Stretch that leg up in the air. And hug the knee. Bring it in and change legs. And nice hug here, and then the leg goes up for that hamstring stretch. Bend your base leg if you need to. And then go ahead, rock up to a seated position. Face me, Kerry, and push those arms away. Flex the hands, get a nice big stretch here. And then go ahead and reach the right arm up for a tricep stretch. Take the arm, not the elbow, that's it, and change arms. Nice little stretch here. And we got both triceps. And bring the hands behind, take a nice chest stretch. Roll those shoulder blades together. And then reach out, touch your toes, straighten your legs. And come up, give yourself a big hug. Good job today. Now that's a almost 23-minute workout. You can do this once, or if you want a little more fun, go ahead and repeat it once or twice more. Thanks for joining us today. Stay committed.